All right, guys. More off-roading for you guys. We're gonna do another incline here. I'm on pedal assist 3 and just pedaling a little bit to help it. All right. Oh yeah, no problem, guys. Plenty of power to go up. Woo! Now we're gonna go down this incline here. Yeah. Why pay $1,700 when the Kingbull Discover step-through offers way more for only $1,100? Let's dive into why this budget-friendly beast is turning heads. But before we dive in, let's roll the intro. I've been testing the Kingbull Discover step-through and it's impressive. With its very sleek design, smooth weld technology, eliminating the ugly, chunky weld that you often see in most e-bikes. Now its motor, it's powerful at 750 watts and it peaks at an impressive 1,300 watts. Comes with a battery, it's 48 volt, 17.5 ampere hour battery. You can get a range of up to 60 miles. Also, for stopping power, we have hydraulic disc brakes that will stop you at a dime. And it's also very comfortable with its fat tire e-bikes and a front suspension that gives you 80 millimeters of travel. So guys, let's dive in to see why this e-bike is so good, why it stands out among the sea of fat tire e-bikes, and it even beats much more expensive competitors in this category. Woo. All right, guys, so these are the first riding impressions on the Kingbull Discover step-through. Okay, so let's talk about contact points. So first, for grips, you have the very hard, like just rounded rubber grips. I mean, I have gloves, so it doesn't matter. Some e-bikes come with ergonomic grips, but I don't mind either one. And I do love that it comes with a quarter twist throttle, so it's definitely my favorite on the right-hand side. Now, look at the position. Enseña toda, mami. My position is very comfortable, guys. So it's the handlebars, they are a little flat, but also have a good size rise to them. So I am in a pretty comfortable upright riding position. And so, yeah, but at the same time, you know, there are some like BMX handlebars that are all the way up here that, I mean, you're not gonna get the same kind of maneuverability when you're like on top of the bars like with this one. So it's a perfect compromise because you have good control, maneuverability, but at the same time, you're not all the way up here where you're not gonna have the same control. Anyways, the pedals, they are metal and they are grippy. I like them, they are wide. And also, guys, the saddle, it's big, it's plush. This is my third e-bike of Kingbull, and they know how to do their saddles. They are so comfortable. Range test, no problem. I can ride this e-bike for hours. Now, it feels pretty powerful, it feels torquey, but also smooth. The power delivery I like. Now I'm gonna go behind Angel, zigzags Angel, and I'm gonna see how this bike maneuvers here. So, you know, it's obviously not gonna be as nimble as the 20 by 4 inch tires, métete Angelito, that a lot of e-bikes come with, right? So these are huge, massive. They're gonna be really good for comfort. They're gonna be really good for stability, right? Because they occupy a larger volume on the ground. Ya con eso. So, yeah, guys. Oh, let me do the bouncing test so you can see. Woo! Enseña la suspensión, Angelito. 80 millimeters of travel, guys. It's so awesome, and it's hydraulic. I really like it. So, Yeah, guys, this bike is so much fun. It's great. Let's go do the rest of her test now. Woo! All right, guys, so let me show you this very beautiful frame that just punches above its class. Okay, so they are using the smooth weld technology. So what that means is that there are no ugly chunky welds. Like, I mean, guys, look at the lines. Like, this is so well done. I mean, and then the paint, right? Like, it's so nice. It's so well done, like car grade paint. I love to see that. And guys, like, so only like, I know the Aventon, Adventure, like, you know, they use this technology but eBikes in this price, they always come with the ugly chunky weld. So very impressive. Okay, and now let me show you, it does have bosses right here so that you can add a front basket. So lots of utility right there. I do wish we had water cage bosses here to carry a water bottle, but it's very nice. Clean integrated battery right there. So now, guys, this bike has a payload capacity of 400 pounds, and Kingbull says that it's going to fit a very wide range of riders because it has a step-through frame. So as you can see, it's very low to the ground, and then it's very easy for me to just like step, very accessible, throw a leg, and then I can just mount the seat right there. So Kingbull says this bike is from riders that are 4'9" all the way up to 6'5". Super cool, and I love that they gave us a pink color option for us ladies out there. I love pink, and I don't know like any other pink bike, so super, guys. Okay, guys, so let me show you the rest of the components of this amazing bike. So starting with the tires. Okay, so we have some very nice Kenda Crusade tires. I love to see that, guys. So these are 26-inch by 4-inch tires. So what I like about Kendas compared to like a Chaoyang that a lot of affordable e-bike brands will use is that with the Kenda Crusades, you can inflate them up to 30 PSI. With the Chaoyangs, it's only up to 20 PSI. So what do you get with more PSI? More speed. So I love that, guys. So the more the pressure, the faster that you'll be able to go. Now, Kingbull says they have puncture protection right here. And let me show you the tread. It's a pretty aggressive off-road, and you know, as you saw, we tried it out. It's very nice and grippy. I really like these tires for sure. Now, these tires are covered by big plastic fenders. Nothing wrong, sturdy. They don't make a sound compared to metal fenders. We also have included a rear rack. It's pretty long. You can put plenty of cargo up on the top. And with its 400 payload capacity, you can carry a lot of stuff. Now, let me show you this saddle, guys. So as you can see, it has springs underneath. So that's going to add to the comfort. And then it's a very wide, good length, very plush. I love Kingbull saddles. They always give us this comfort saddle right there. And they even have an upgraded seat that's even more comfortable. I don't even know how. Now, next, guys, over here. So as you can see, we can only see Shimano parts. I love that. So we have Shimano 7-speed gears right there. Then followed by just a very basic Shimano tourney derailleur right here, and it's covered by a derailleur guard. I always like to see this. It's a very important piece right there to protect these delicate components in case you tip the bike and you don't want it to break. Okay, so moving up, guys, over here we have a double-sided chain ring. This is plastic. I like metal ones too because they're stronger. But I am glad they gave us a dual-sided guard so your chain doesn't fall off, especially while off-roading. Now, the pedals, these are Welgo pedals, metal. They have some nice studs right here. I really like metal pedals. Another really good choice for this bike. Thank you very much. And now moving up, guys, right here, the suspension. So name brand suspension, I like most of suspensions. So this is another component, guys, that punches above its class. All of its other more expensive competitors here, they just give us a cheap, no-name spring suspension. So this is a hydraulic suspension, Moso. And here's your travel, guys. So 80 millimeters of travel. And then we have two knobs. So this is to open and close your suspension on one side. And then on the other side, you can adjust your preload. Excellent. Yep. All right, guys, so let me show you now. So the motor, this is a brushless rear hub motor, 750 watts that peaks at 1300 watts, and it has 80 newton meters of torque. That's pretty solid power in this price range, guys. And then going up for your battery, fully integrated battery right here. This is a 48 volt, 17.5 ampere hour battery that's UL certified, and also the whole bike is certified to UL 2849, which means that all your electronic components in the bike are protected with this UL certification. Now, Kingbull estimates a range of up to 60 miles, but that's gonna be with like pedal assist 1. So, you know, if you're gonna be riding a pedal assist 5, maybe using more throttle, you can like cut that in half. You're probably gonna get around 30 miles with this one. Now, the battery does have this little protector here, and then inside, this is how you turn on your bike. So you put it on number 1, and now the battery's awake, and 0, it's sleeping. And right on top, you have this key. This is how you're going to unlock your battery, and then you just pull it from right here. And then on the other side, you have another cover, and then your pin connector to charge your battery. You can charge the battery inside the frame, or you can remove it outside. Very practical right there. All right, guys, so now let me show you the lights. So at the front, we have this really nice light. So you have some halo reflectors all around, and then this nice bright bulb right in the center, and I think it looks really cool. And now in the back, we do have a rear light that also works as a brake light. As you can see, it's pretty nice and visible as well, and then you're going to install it right on your rear rack. Guys, now let's go at the cockpit. So I wanted to show you the handlebars up close. And these are mountain bike style handlebars, but look, they have a pretty good rise to it, giving the riding position a very comfort feel. Very nice and upright. And then Kingbull, another thing that they're doing, they give you like so much for the price. So they throw in all of these accessories for free, okay? So they give you this phone mount right here, and it's actually a pretty decent one. It's the one that I like to use in like a bunch of my other e-bikes. It's cheap and it works really good. And then look at this mirror. So, okay, I know they look like Mickey Mouse ears. They do look goofy, but they work really well because they're so long, and then they're flexible. You can bring them out, you know, to see what's behind you very clearly. And then of course, like they give you one for the other side. They also send you bungee cords, and then something else that I'm not forgetting, but plenty of free accessories for an extra amount of $100. Super impressive. Now, let me show you the handlebars from left to right. So here we have some just cheap rounded plastic grips, nothing special about them, but I mean, for the price range, they're okay, they work. Then we have two buttons right here. This one is for your light. So as you saw, the front headlight, and then the brake light the tail light is gonna turn on. Underneath, we have a really loud horn, guys. Check that out. Like, cars are gonna hear you. It's pretty impressive. Then right here, we have your typical just control cluster, right? Your up, your minus, and then this is your power button. And then we go to the center, and now also they gave us a very nice color display. And I know it looks funny with a screen, but it doesn't look like that in real life. Like, this is, you know, the frame rate is different or whatever. So it's nice, it's visible, colorful, big numbers right there. You have your energy bars all the way at the top. Then front and center, you have your speed. And then underneath, you have your pedal assist level. So it goes from 0 to 10. And then all the way at the bottom, so you can see my odometer. With a power button, I can toggle through. So, you know, you can do a trip distance. You can also you can look at your voltage. So right now we're at 48 volts at like a 3/4 battery. Then the currents that you're pulling, and then this is a chronometer right there. And then we go back to odometer, super nice. And then if you click the plus and minus, you can also go into the advanced P settings right there. And then all the way to the right, guys, you have a pretty nice 1/2 or 1/4 twist throttle, which is, it's on the slower side, but it is responsive and comfortable at the same time. All right, guys, this is a pedal assist test. Right now I'm in 0. Let's say you run out of range. Knock on wood, right? Of course. I mean, the e-bikes are very heavy, especially this fat tire e-bikes, to pedal without power. But I wanted to see how, I mean, the pedaling feels smooth. I'm going at like 15 miles an hour, so it's pretty good. Okay, but this is an electric bike, so let's go get assistance. So I'm on number 1. Oh my gosh, guys. Honestly, I did not feel any difference between 0 and 1. I mean, it's so little, 16 miles an hour. Okay, so let's go up to 2. Voy más rápido. Again, I barely feel anything here. So no difference whatsoever between 1 and 2, 16 miles an hour. Now I'm gonna go up to 3, let's see. Oh yeah. Big surge of power over here, for sure. So, wow, 21 miles an hour, guys. Voy más rápido todavía, Ángel. All right, so yes, 21. Now we're gonna go up to 4. Woo! Corre, Angelito. Big surge of power, guys. 24 miles an hour. Now, pedal assist 5. This will be our top speed run. Voy rapidísimo ahora, Ángel. So I'm on gear 7, so I don't run out of pedal. Pedal assist 5. Oh yeah, another surge of power. Corre, Ángel. 29. Woo! Come on. I saw 29 for a second. Now I'm at 28. Woo! Come on. I want to see 29 again, guys. 29. Can we do 30? Can we do 30? Woo! 29.2. Crouching down. Woo! Okay. Oh my gosh, guys. Lento. That was so much fun. And I'm so winded, guys. I can't even talk. But the gearing on this bike, it's perfect, guys. Because even at 29 miles an hour, I was still giving the bike input. So no ghost pedaling. Thank you, Kingbull, for giving us the right chainring and the right gearing on the back. I love it when you can get more, it's just a little bit more speed than a class 3 e-bike. Woo! Guys, are you ready? Are you ready for more adrenaline shots? I am, are you? Now, top speed run with a throttle only. Let's see what Kingbull gave us. I'm gonna go all the way up to pedal assist 5. 1, 2, 3, go. Crouching all the way down. So the acceleration is not very fast, guys. Let's go, Angelito. 24, 25, and 28. Okay, I saw 28.4 miles an hour. I love it when you can hit the same top speed. So this is not limited like a class 3. Usually throttles are limited to 20 miles an hour, but we got the top speed with throttle only. Yes! Guys, this is the acceleration test, 0 to 20. Throttle only first. Of course, I'm in pedal assist 5. Chronometer on top. 1, 2, 3, go! Crouching down, guys! It's a little slow. And 20! All right, so yeah, this is not a very torquey e-bike. I mean, I don't know what the results are, but just based on how it felt and compared to other e-bikes, it did not feel like a very fast on takeoff. I mean, it's like a gradual and smooth takeoff, but nothing like some bikes that are gonna like rip your neck. So this is more tuned for the high-end torque than for the initial one. Same thing, guys, acceleration test, 0 to 20, chronometer on top, but this time on pedal assist. Let's see if this is more peppy with the pedals, okay? 1, 2, 3, go! Woo! 1, 2, 2 full rotations for it to engage. And 20! Wow! All right, again, I don't know what the results are, but it did feel a lot faster on takeoff with the pedals. That's really good, because let's say that you're at a stoplight and you want to, even for like safety reasons, right? You want to accelerate fast. It was slow at the very beginning, you know, while the motor engaged, but as soon as the motor engaged after the 2 rotations, it was just a very fast ramp up to 20. Yes. All right, guys, this is the brake test. Pedal assist 5, going as fast as I can. 28 miles an hour, yes. 1, 2, 3, and brake. Excellent stopping power, guys. I don't know why this like tests are so fun. So I have never heard of this brand, but they are Core Ride hydraulic disc brakes with 180 millimeter rotors. They're not very thick, but the stopping was smooth. It was linear. Very impressed with the brakes. All right, guys, this is the off-road test. So as you can see right now, we're in a very smooth gravel section. And then we're gonna go into a lot more gnarlier terrain. So, of course, we have to test out the very fat Novi tires, 26 inch by 4 inch. They are very tall tires, so you must be able to go on top of pretty much any obstacle. I mean, this is like the SUV of e-bikes, and it's a hardtail, but we do have a really nice hydraulic front suspension with 80 millimeters of travel. Izquierda, Angelito. So, going into the more treacherous terrain here. Oh yes, pedal assist 3. We're also gonna be trying the puncture protection that Kingbull says the tires have. It's so bumpy because we haven't put any slime or flat out in the tires, guys, so wish us luck. I'm taking my videographer Angel too in this very gnarly terrain he's never been, and of course he's riding with only one hand, so kudos to Angel. Ahora para arriba, Angelito. All right, now we're gonna go a short but pretty steep hill, and I think I'm gonna bump it up to pedal assist 5. Vente, Angelito, vente. Cuidado, más hoyos. Pedal assist 5 and make sure it goes up. 4, 5. Gonna get a little bit of a start here and go. Woo! Oh my God. Oh, guys, we're gonna have to do it again. All right, guys, so I have to do this hill test again. All right, here I come. Very treacherous. Now I have Angel standing on top of the hill. Now I'm going the right way. Pedal assist 5. Come on, Kingbull. Yes, yes. I knew I had the power all the way to the top. Woo! Yes. So what are my final thoughts on the Discover Step Through by Kingbull? Guys, I really like this bike. I mean, just thinking it's only $1,100, and guys, it just punches way above its and at this price, it beats e-bikes that go like up to $2,000 because it has a bigger battery, it has a more powerful motor. I mean, it does have more payload capacity at 400 pounds. Then Kingbull very generously sends you $100 worth of gifts. They give you like 5 different things to accessorize. front suspension when the rest of the other competitors, they don't. They use the cheaper spring suspension. So this is very impressive. This is great for both commuters and just casual riders alike. And then, you know, it uses some premium things like okay, so the frame is premium built, and then some other like cheaper components, but you know, they're still using Shimano. Great hydraulic brakes. You know, they did think about everything safety with giving you good brakes to stop this very powerful bike, and it's very well constructed. I mean, to withstand 400 pounds, it's really, really nice. It's plenty powerful, it's safe. All right, guys, so let's talk about pros and cons now, okay? So again, for the pros, I'm gonna go with how they give you this very premium frame, smooth weld technology. The bigger battery that's UL certified, I mean 840 watt hours of capacity. The pedals, there's a lot of great things to it. Well, the hydraulic brakes, the hydraulic front suspension with 80 millimeters of travel, okay? And then the price. That's a huge pro. Now let's talk about the cons, okay? So for me, the cons, let me think. I mean, the biggest one for me is the Kingbull can still improve the rigidity of their step-through bikes. This is the second step-through bike they have sent to me, and it does have a slight wobble to it. It's not as rigid as more experienced companies, you know, like an Aventon brand. They've been around for much longer than Kingbull. I mean, Kingbull still, they've been around, if I'm not mistaken, for around like 2-3 years. I'll put it up on the screen. So, you know, if you were to ask me, if you were debating between getting the step over or the step through e-bike, I would tell you to get the step over e-bike just for that additional bar on top to give you that rigidity, since Kingbull still needs to work on their step through frames. Let me think, guys. I mean, for me, honestly, I can't think of anything else. I mean, it's constant. Price is incredible. Yeah, that would be it, guys. So if you would like to purchase this bike, I will leave an affiliate link down in the description to get an additional $80 off. So, you know, I can get you a discount, and then in return, you help me because I get a small commission from your purchase. That really helps to support this channel to keep making videos like this for you guys. This was a blast. If you like this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe to the Electrified Latina family. We have so much fun here. We're constantly putting videos out, and we're on our way to 10,000 subscribers, so please help me get there. Thank you for coming along. Always remember, whatever you're doing, happy riding. Stay safe.